As usual, the eyes of the mixed martial arts world are fixed upon Paddy, the Paddy Pimblett, when he competes. And anytime you're able to win when you're not at your best, as was the case in his win over Jared Gordon, that's a feather in your cap. Pimblett back on the horse tonight.
Win. Ultimately, that's what it's all about. Paddy Pimblett gets the job done. But listen to this arena. Listen to the reaction that people give this young man when he steps from behind the curtain. This guy is a star. He has that star quality about him. But not only does he have that, he can fight. And ultimately, it's about winning fights. Paddy Pimblett does that in spades.
There are so many components to this Paddy Pimblett package, the accent, the persona, but this is a very talented mixed martial artist out to prove as much yet again tonight. Well, if you like high-level Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, perhaps this fight will be the one for you. You got to think his opponent is mindful of all the skills that he has in that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be. If you are not aware of the dangers of grappling this man, you are doing yourself a disservice. You got to take note of what he does. He's so good on the ground. He's so comfortable on the ground that if you are there and you lose focus for 1 second, you're done. He's a high-level grappler, a guy that has a ton of accolades in jiu-jitsu, and you recognize it the moment he steps into the octagon.
Yeah, a lot of different submissions on his resume, and going to be interesting to see how the opposition tries to handle this appreciable challenge in front of him tonight. All right, ready to go from the house that MJ built. We are at United Center, Chicago, Illinois, USA. Both fighters now ready to engage. Let us see who emerges in this critical matchup. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Paddy, the Paddy Pimblett. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Renato, Moicano.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, so here he is, Paddy, the Paddy Pimblett. You wonder if he could sell out this arena by himself. A lot of these people are here to see him here tonight, and he has been off to the races in the UFC thus far. Began his career with a couple of wins, both of them producing finishes and bonuses, but now there's an uptick in competition. Now the stylistic challenges get stiffer, and as humbly as Paddy could say it, my game is ready. I have not been resting on my laurels. I've been going to Justin Flores and training my judo in California. I'm bouncing around getting the best looks. You're going to see a totally different version of Paddy Pimblett here tonight. Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good. Pimblett gets the early takedown. That did not take long.
In the half guard.
Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition. Beautiful reversal on the ground.
Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by Pimblett. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face,
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Pimblett's got the full mount. We cross the midpoint in round one.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Pimblett.
He's putting him in exactly the position he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax him. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Pimblett's right back to the full mount.
He's got to start throwing down. Oh, nice elbow. Beautiful transition.
Crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that tired, that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
Oh, that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
And now leather being thrown on both sides.
Nice leg kick. Right back to the leg kick. Oh, he's wobbling now.
That's a big hook.
Oh! Oh!
45 seconds to go here in
That front kick was nasty.
Oh, with authority, the body. So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. Attempts the front kick there. 15 seconds remain in the round. He's got hand skills for days. Beautiful combination of punches to the head. These guys are absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Holy smokes.
Ok, relaxa, respira, respira, respira. Aí, toma água. Você tá bem? Você tá bem, ok? This has happened before.
All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
Round two here. All right, so here we go with our next round. Certainly a seminal moment in that previous round as he rocked him and nearly got him out of there. We'll see who has the upper hand now here moving forward.
That was a huge moment for him in that round. He found his shot, rocked his opponent, couldn't get the finish, but he had to feel good walking back to the corner and now getting back off the stool to start the next round.
All right, so not exactly the approach we thought we would see out of this BJJ player. His ground game, you can argue, as good as anyone's in this division, yet he hasn't attempted a single takedown.
Has not even attempted a takedown. I would never have expected this, John. I don't understand what is going on in this fighter's head. He needs to get the fight to his wheelhouse, and that is on the ground in the grappling. I don't know, man. Pride is a weird thing, and it seems as though he's fighting with pride tonight.
And a miss with the right hook. So, DC, I'm not sure if fear, fatigue is a factor, but given his body of work in the UFC, you got to be surprised that...
Oh, he's not gonna guillotine. That guillotine choke is getting very close. He's got to lock the guard though if he wants to finish.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man. Oh, good defense, yes.
All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you gotta start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Moicano's in half guard. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Pimblett's back in half guard. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, he might be in trouble here.
It looks like he's trying to get this arm triangle. All he's got to do is get to the side, get his chest down to the mat, and he'll get the finish. He's gonna choke him. There it is.
Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent and back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast tape.
I absolutely did, John. You know I love popcorn.
Pimblett, ground and pound from half guard. Under 2 minutes to go in round two. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Moicano's body really getting bruised up on that right side right now. Got to figure out a way to lower the guard. Pimblett's able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
Oh, right into mount.
Back mount now. All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
All right, take a seat. Breathe for me. Let's slow that heart rate down. Breathe. Relax. Okay, listen. You're not tired. I know you've got more in you than that.
All right, so a lot of highlights over those previous 5 minutes. DC, take us through the replay, if you will.
A lot of good action, but punching led the dance. Punching was the thing that stood out to me. That allowed him to take control of the round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Right hand is there over the top.
This guy cannot miss the head with his strikes.
He's got good leg kicks. There it is.
Lands another one of those beautiful leg kicks.
Moicano gets caught with that punch. Right now, touches him with the left.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Well, the most significant stat in this fight, and you can see it right there in plain sight, bottom of your screen, the body strikes. His opponent has had absolutely no answer. He hasn't lowered his guard with the elbow whatsoever, and I'm not sure how many strikes to the body he can take before he ends up crippling here. We'll see. Pimblett gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there.
Oh, head kick lands on him. Yep.
Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier.
Nice jab by Moicano. Kick to the body now. That one won't land. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
He comes forward with a flying knee that just missed hitting the target flush. Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Moicano. Just over 3 minutes to go.
Lands a beautiful leg kick.
Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now. Moicano's able to...
He needs to get on the bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back.
I mean, blood's in the water. You gotta go and get it. You gotta go find the finish. You cannot let it off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Well-placed kick there by Pimblett.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Under 2 minutes to go. Well, informed speculation says he's going to try to set up another hook here.
Oh, he hurt him again, bro.
That's a lot of blood, man. I think I can smell the B-positive blood type from here.
Yeah, he's bleeding quite a bit right now. The blood's going into the eye. He needed to address this early. Now he's about to have to go into survival mode.
Watch for him to set up that hook again now. Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target.
This is big. That's big.
Paddy Pimblett gets hit by that leg kick. Moicano's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
He's got armbar now.
Oh, somehow, someway he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Pimblett's eye is closing up. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly...
Big shots landed by him now. Moicano's swelling now around the jaw area, so we'll keep an eye on that as this fight continues. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
All
So there is the horn, standing ovation from this capacity crowd. Near knockouts by both fighters. Probably the best round we've seen thus far this year.
Oh, man, this is the best round of fighting that I have seen for a very long time. Why did the bell have to stop? Let's just go 10 minutes straight.
Pride rules. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
Ready.
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Misses again with a right punch. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. So wisely, he continues to attack that area that is cut wide open. When you were fighting, was that something you would do? You see a cut, try to attack it?
It's like a target.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to get your hand.
There to see if he can finish. Strong outside leg kick. Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Good defensive vision to block that punch. So you got to question the fight IQ at some point. He's got an outstanding offensive takedown game. His ground and pound strikes are vicious, yet hasn't done any of that.
He's listened to the stories, John. He's listened to the stories. He's allowed for this guy to be bigger and badder than he truly is. He's allowed for this man to become such a specimen, such a problem, that he is ignoring his greatest skill.
Investing in the body with the kick there. All right, so a knockdown form in the previous round, and you can just see by his body language how confident he is. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now to the kick connected.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Oh, he is stunned. Drunk driving out there. We'll see if he can recover. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cutman in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him. Well, he blocked that punch.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Nice body kick there. Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Oh, nice job getting the guard up to block that one. Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that. Oh, he hurt him again. What a kick that one landed.
In terms of those low leg kicks, a lot of fighters say it's just toughness. With one of the greatest knockouts you will see.
What a fight! What a fight!
All right, let's get it to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 41 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Renato Moicano!
Well, we congratulate him on a huge knockout here tonight. He'll probably keep that smile while he's sleeping tonight after what he was able to produce here.
He's going to be smiling for a really long time. When you get a knockout like that, not only do you get the win, also, most times walk away with a $50,000